The dynamic between us and the lowerclassmen is sometimes difficult because obviously the maturity level is different. I think that the freshmen were kind of surprised by how different it is from what they're used to. And I know one of the freshmen had mentioned that she doesn't really feel like she's a part of the team yet, just because things are so different. And it's not that we try to make them feel that way. It's just part of growing up with the game and growing up with the girls on the team. And I think within the next few weeks they'll start to feel a little bit more comfortable. Even though we've had a few games, it's still hard to connect when you have all seniors on the floor, or all seniors and juniors, and all the freshmen are on the bench, and they're just learning. They're watching us and they're learning in their JV games, and when they get to serve in a varsity game, they get that feeling, that butterflies in your stomach when you're like, oh my gosh, everyone's looking at me, and now I have to serve and get this in, and if I don't get it in, it's hard. Even I get that feeling sometimes, and I know it's definitely different for freshmen when they come in and they go into a varsity game and they step into Founders and they see everyone that's there in the student section on the stage, and the anxiety that comes with it, but the excitement and everything. So, and I think the relationship between the upperclassmen and lowerclassmen has been very well mixed in this year. I think the goal for the next game would definitely be keep up the communication and keep up the intensity and shaking off that mistake when you make it. Our whole team is working on consistency, and it's just really hard to it starts with the pass. So that pressure is on you if you don't get that first pass, and the whole play is kind of mumble jumble. You gotta improvise from every pass that you get. I think I'm very good at speaking up. I am a team captain, as well as Jenna and Bama, Heather Shearer. So I just really try to encourage everybody, even the girls on the bench. It's important for us to stay in the game and pay attention, and while they're doing stats and cheering for their roommate or their best friend on the court. And I think it's just really important for me to cheer them on, to make sure that even though I'm not on the floor all the way around, I still expect the same thing out of everybody else that I expect out of myself. I love this game, so it's really hard to know that this is my last year and this is the last chance I'm ever going to get to actually be in the game. But it's just hard to know that after this year I'm only going to be coaching. Even though it's still being a part of the game, it's just hard to feel that way. But I just really love the sport, and I'm really glad that I chose to come here and play and be a part of a team.